for sure.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And it seems like we've seen more and more of these guys in recent years. Big men who can shoot the three. Over the last month, these have been the best of them. Thaddeus Young, number one.
You know, he has such a phenomenal touch from long range for a player at any position. Forget about just among the big men.
And that's what makes him so hard to guard, Steve, his ability to play the inside game or the outside game. I like him being kind of like reversible clothing. We're just not used to seeing players who can do that.
Here's ABC, and again it's Orlando with the three.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Here's Uwella, rips down the breakaway slam.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Here's Williams. Right now averaging 11 points a game. On the wing, Johnson. To halt the run. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Orlando leading by 18. Here's ABC, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Darren Williams.
Take a look at what ABC's done. 15 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
With more to come, maybe. The way his shot looks tonight, looks like he's in for a big night.
So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from ABC. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And Williams, here we go. Here's Lopez. And it's Orlando with the rebound. ABC's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Up top, Stevenson. Guarded by Oladipo. And Stevenson, the bucket on the assist from Lopez. 9 points for Lance Stevenson. Magic leading by 18. Here's ABC. With the floater. That's good. ABC's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys. Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Gay against Stevenson. Into Lopez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Here's ABC. He's got 19. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Magic?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Sullinger with a screen for Ginobili. Now the feed to Sullinger.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow. He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Ginobili dishes to Williams. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Back to Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Stolen by Gay. And here again, the Magic in transition. Up the court they go. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Outside Williams. Ginobili right side. It's tipped and stolen by Gordon. For the finish. And he goes in for the dunk. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
And here is Williams. They need this. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Stevenson passes to Williams. Ginobili draws the double. Lopez kicks to Stevenson. Ginobili outside. And the pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The dish to Lopez. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Lopez. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Mavericks got the job done. He had 37 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Timeout Magic. Orlando timeout.
Orlando's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. He kicks to Vucevic. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Still magic ball. 16 seconds on the shot.
Pass to ABC. It's Oladipo on the wing. 5 on the clock. Elbow shot. Again, the Magic score.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And here again, the Magic in transition. Up the court they go.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Ginobili outside. Back to Williams for the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
And he lobs it up, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Lopez kicks to Ginobili. Lopez sets a screen for Ginobili. And again, no good by Brooklyn. One-on-one here. Here's Gabe.
Oh, get it! Watch out now.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Here's Williams. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Lopez dishes to Ginobili. Pass to Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the drought. Some solid defense from Gabe.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
ABC passes to Oladipo. Inside to Vucevic. Jared Sullinger grabs the board. Sullinger's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Stevenson kicks to Williams. Lopez a screen. Feeds it to Sullinger.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Ginobili dishes to Sullinger. Outside Williams. Lets it go from 11, and they get it back. And that one's good by Lopez. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the 2nd quarter. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Williams. Count the bucket. Vucevic has got 7 points in the game.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Outside Williams. Into Brook Lopez. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Young's checked in for Lopez. Johnson comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Bogdanovich in for Darren Williams. ABC passes to Vucevic. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Number 1, Victor Oladipo.
That shooting has really been off the charts, guys, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. I mean, those aren't all layups he's hitting.
He is pure, guys. There's no doubt about that. One of the sweetest strokes in the NBA today, if not the sweetest, with the ability to generate his own shot, too.
From past the arc, it's rebounded by ABC.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Oladipo. 9 points and the 2 nice steals as well. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
He sure has, Clark. Both ends of the floor. I mean, his offense has been great, but defensively he's brought huge energy, too. Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter. That'll do it.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Orlando. Stevenson kicks to Johnson. Passes to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit from in close.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
It's stolen by Johnson. And the foul called on ABC.
Good D.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly well.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. We exposed them in transition. That's the first thing. When we got out and ran, they couldn't.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows.
It's go time. Check in. I'm on it.
Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. Oladipo is out there with Chalmers. And it's Gay in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
A fearless attitude.
ABC's checked in for Orlando. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Williams attacking, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Mario Chalmers picks one up.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Nets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. The Magic making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Orlando's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's ABC.
Hammer time. Hammer time.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Lopez, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Nets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops. Lopez hits them both. Here's ABC. Lets it go from 11. And Orlando again with the bucket.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. It's Williams with the drive, and he gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Williams. ABC. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
We've got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also number 1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Stevenson with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Here's Sullinger, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sullinger's got his first points in this one.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's ABC. He's guarded by Williams. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Orlando. They've got their eye on the number 1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings. And guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, the Brooklyn Nets. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, they've turned things around in a very good way this year. Being in the middle of the pack is a pretty good step for them.
I agree. I mean, coming into the season, there really was no pressure on this club because of the low expectations. But, you know, they've been solid. They've played hard and they've competed. And I think they've played both ends of the floor well, and that's why they are where they are.
The Nets have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Well, Lopez has been great. 12 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Lopez left side. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
Well, that was really a gift there. A nice steal, but probably a pass that shouldn't have been made in the first place.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Outside Williams. Ginobili outside. And that's going to be a travel.
Foolish play. And he's got to be thinking out there while he's playing.
Well, the lead's only going to get bigger unless they shore up those mistakes. They've got to tighten things up here.
Here's ABC. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. Here's ABC. He has 30. Just 5 to shoot. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Manu Ginobili on the way. Sullinger a screen on Oladipo. Poked away.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Here's Gordon. And Orlando again with the bucket.
But what a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
You know, Steve, never a better time than the third quarter in my mind to get the momentum going your way.
Dishes it to Stevenson. Back to Williams. Nets passing it around. Stevenson passes to Ginobili. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And with a quick break in the action, let's take a look at some of the stats for Oladipo. He's averaging 12 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Oladipo's got 13 points.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Nobody near Williams. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Magic have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. ABC passes to Vucevic, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to look at some of the players that are contributing in areas you might not expect. The top rebounding shooting guards of the past month. Lance Stevenson is second.
You know, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. Typically, as a 2-guard, you're going to be on the perimeter a lot more often than you will be inside.
Yeah, but for all of these guys, you can point to their quickness as well as their superb instincts as to why they wound up on the list. I mean, you got to have that nose for the basketball. Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
Dives for it. Kicks it to Lopez. Nobody near Williams. And that time, also a missed shot.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
The feed to Oladipo from past the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
He's been key for this team's offense, the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve. No doubt.
Williams dishes to Ginobili. Stevenson with a clean look. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Orlando's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. The shot will not go. Good D by Lopez. Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Williams kicks to Lopez. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Sullinger trying to break free. And Stevenson, the bucket on the assist by Lopez. And that's 12 points for Lance Stevenson. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's ABC, and he gets it to go.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
Poked loose. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Sullinger. Ginobili left side. The rebound by ABC. ABC's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oladipo, good.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
And Stevenson kicks to Lopez. Williams passes to Lopez. Nobody near Stevenson. Connects, the jumper drops. Stevenson's got 5 points now this quarter. Magic shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. To the left side wing. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Out to the wing. The three. The shot's good from ABC. ABC's got 14 points here in the second half.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Williams dishes to Lopez. Lopez sets a screen for Ginobili. Nobody near Williams. That one a little long.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The shot's good from ABC.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And Brooklyn has possession. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. And now Orlando on the break. There's the lob to the hoop. And Orlando again with the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Orlando.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And Ginobili, here we go. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Brook Lopez. His stats have been pretty good the last few weeks. You can see he's showing up as one of the premier performers in the league. 8th in blocks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
You know, Steve, he's doing what very few players in the league are really capable of, and that's impacting games through his low post defensive presence. And he's one of the best shot blockers in the game in terms of his ranking, so no surprise.
ABC passes to Dedmon. Here's ABC. He dishes it to Chalmers from beyond the arc, and again it's Orlando with the three.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Stevenson with a clean look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second three of the half.
Here's ABC. He feeds it to Aldridge. No luck. Good defensive work there by Young. And the Nets shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Stevenson drives in. And Young kicks to Stevenson. Buries it down low. Stevenson's got 19 points.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Here's ABC. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. 6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from ABC. And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. Stevenson drives in. And there's the pass to Johnson. They get it back. Plumlee, the pass to Bogdanovich. Johnson kicks to Stevenson. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Johnson attacking. Shoots over Matthews. Another miss by Johnson. Orlando's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Aldrich, the pass to ABC. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Magic foul. Cole Aldridge. That's his second personal foul.
For Brooklyn, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Magic out in front, delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Sunday, February 26th, John Wall and the Washington Wizards go up against the Orlando Magic. It's a clash in the Southeast. Make sure to catch it.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination between two teammates, completely in sync on the alley-oop.
All right, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Johnson is out there with Young. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Bogdanovich in at the guard position. Back to Lopez. 6 to shoot. It's Ginobili with the drive. And the basket good.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
ABC's checked in for Cole Aldrich. Then for the Nets, Jefferson comes in for Young, and it's Karasov in for Joe Johnson. The Nets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Takes it from 10, and it's Orlando with the rebound. ABC's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now with that last huddle, you could see the coach is stressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pine.
Ginobili dishes to Lopez. It's rebounded by ABC. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Lopez with the block. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
The Nets shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Ginobili with the ball. Pass to Bogdanovich. And Ginobili. Here we go. And there's the rejection. Tries to save it. Dedmon kicks to Chalmers. Here's Rudez. Off target from three-point range. Here's Karasov. Lopez, a screen on Chalmers. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Pass to Bogdanovich. Ginobili outside. Here's Karasov. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
For 3.
So it's Orlando now. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Here's ABC. Up off the screen. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
At the line, shooting 2. ABC.
That free throw good from ABC. Both good from the line that time. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Ginobili the pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen. Here we go, all alone. Throws it up high.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Ginobili outside. They double team Ginobili. Now here's Lopez. Defense right on him. Here's ABC.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanovich, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammate.
Here's ABC. Puts up the baby hook. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
At the line, shooting one. ABC.
The free throw is off from ABC. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Ginobili dishes to Jefferson. No good on the 3. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's ABC. The dish now to Dedmon. And he banks in the layup. Dedmon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul.
Well, he had just 1 turnover in the first half, and he's already surpassed that total here in the second.
Deron Williams is checked in for Manu Ginobili. Chalmers passes to ABC. Off target from outside.
Defense didn't give him any space there.
And Karasov kicks to Lopez. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The Magic have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Williams. And the call will be against Deron Williams.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
Here's ABC. Feeds it to Chalmers. From deep. That's good. Chalmers has got 20 points.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Williams passes to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Deron Williams.
At the line, shooting 2.
The first one falls.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunities.
Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Rudez. And a change for the Nets. Brand's checked in. Doubled by Aldrich. Brand kicks to Lopez. Shoots a 3. And it's Brand that time on the assist by Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's ABC, covered by Brand. Lopez with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Brooklyn's gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Jefferson setting the pick for Brand. Outside Jefferson. Just 5 on the clock. No good from Brand. Magic shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Dedmon dishes to Chalmers. Launches it. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
These guys putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Lopez a screen. Brand passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Karasov. And the three ball is good.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Here's ABC, covered by Brand. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Screen by Jefferson. It's Brand with the drive. Puts it up. Jefferson's shot is off.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
Here's ABC. Now Chalmers. Pass to ABC. The three-pointer off the mark. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Dishes it to Brand. The pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining.
From outside, off the mark. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Brooklyn making some changes. Maggetti's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Karasov. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Brand kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Brand. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with a win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Brand nails both of them. There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's ABC, covered by Brand. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Johnson over to help. And that's going to be a travel.
And a sloppy stretch for him. Now 2 turnovers in 3 minutes. He's got to focus in and value the ball.
And for Brooklyn, their shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
This will cap a dominant run of games against these guys this year. They've played 3 times. It's going to be 3-0 when this one's over.
Well, once they've taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this was going to go.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for ABC. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than his scoring as he racked up a triple-double.
Now here is Brand. He's tightly guarded.
Brand.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's ABC, covered by Brand. Here's ABC, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
The net shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Jefferson setting the pick for Brand. He kicks it to Jefferson. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Here's ABC. From deep. Off target. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
Yo, as weird as it sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands going in. Yo, I got to that point tonight, and I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done. Kevin, a young man, always looking for more.
Thanks, Doris. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.